yummy. Hi guys, welcome back to Cook It Vegan. Today we're going to be making a really easy salad. It's a quinoa salad and it's got a Chinese infused dressing. Quinoa is a grain that if you've never cooked before, I'm going to teach you how to cook it and what you can do with it. It's a good alternative to rice. Okay, let's have a quick look at the ingredients. So the main ingredient is quinoa, and this is what it looks like here. Obviously some water that will go in the pan. We've got some vegetables we're going to put in our salad. So we have some spinach. It's about a handful or 50 grams. We're going to use half of spring onion. If you don't have spring onion, you can also use a very small red onion. 1 medium carrot, and we're going to use about 50 grams of a pointed red pepper. You can also use a normal round red pepper or yellow. We're going to use chickpeas, about half a can of chickpeas. For the dressing for the salad, you're going to use a lemon, which we're actually going to take the juice from it, garlic, ginger, paprika, soy sauce, salt and pepper, and a sweetener. I've got here agave syrup, but alternatively, if you don't have this, you could use a sugar or another kind of sweetener. An optional ingredient, I'm going to top mine with some toasted sesame seeds. If you have them, you can use them. And you could also put a bit of oil in your salad, like a peanut oil or a sesame oil. If you'd like to put some in, you can add a little bit to your salad. Let's get started. So we're going to be using half a cup of quinoa, which means the water in the pan is going to be 1 cup of water. So the ratio is 2 to 1. So for every cup of quinoa, you want the double amount of water. So 1 cup is about 236 millilitres of water. So I'm going to put it straight in the pan. So I'm using half a cup, it's about 92 grams. Okay, we're going to put this on to boil. I normally give it a little stir to start with. So 1 stir, cover it and wait for it to boil. So we're now going to prepare our dressing whilst the quinoa is bringing to a boil. You want a small piece of garlic, like about that big, very small piece. And you're just going to grate it. You can also crush it if you have a garlic crusher. And we're going to use a very small piece of ginger. It's about 2 to 3 grams you want. And we're going to do the same and just grate that into the bowl. So you've got a nice garlic and ginger in there. It smells yummy. So you want the juice of half a lemon, or about 2 tablespoons. So it's 1, 2. Oh, let's go and check the quinoa because it's boiling now. So pop the lid on, so turn it to the lowest heat you can. And then I'm just going to put the timer on for 15 minutes. We've got lemon juice, garlic and ginger. And we're going to put some soy sauce in. As well, this recipe would be gluten-free. My soy sauce has got wheat in it, but you can get soy sauce without wheat, so this recipe would be gluten-free. I'm going to just put some pepper, a little pinch of salt. The sweetener, I'm just going to use about half a teaspoon. Oh, that's a little bit too much. I won't put all of that in because I don't want it too sweet. So about half a teaspoon of paprika. I'm just going to do it in my hand. Okay, that's done. And we can set that aside and get the veggies ready. I'm not going to use all of this pepper. I'm going to use about 50 grams. 54 grams, that will do. So you can just chop these up how you want. I like the long slithers. Peel and grate the carrot. Pop that in your bowl. I'm going to use half a spring onion. This is 50 grams of spinach, but if you don't want to weigh it, it's like a good handful of spinach. And instead of putting this in whole, I'm just going to roughly just chop it up into slices. So we're going to use half a can of chickpeas. Now, don't forget, don't throw the liquid away because we can use that for lots of other recipes. So I always drain mine out. So it's about half a can we're going to use, or I'm just looking now, about 132 grams of chickpeas. You can rinse them out if you want. I'm just going to throw mine straight in the salad. Yes, perfect. If you really don't like chickpeas, they are actually my favourite, so I put them in everything. You could perhaps use kidney beans or maybe black beans because that would have a Chinese feel to it. So this has now been sitting here for 5 minutes with the heat off. So I normally let it cool down for a couple of minutes, put it in when it's still warm so we can have like a warm salad. The quinoa on top. We're going to give our salad a stir. Okay, and we're going to put the dressing on and just mix it up really well to get that dressing all over. And there is your quinoa salad. I am going to put some sesame seeds that I toasted earlier. You just can put them in a pan without any oil or anything and just toast them for about 5 minutes. Also, you can have raw cashews, you can crush them down, and perhaps some peanuts. Yummy! There is your salad bowl with quinoa. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed cooking with me today. And if you did, please subscribe to my channel. Please like my videos. I need to get my numbers up. I have been promised a rescue pig if I get 150,000 subscribers, and as you can see, I've got a long way to go. The recipe is down below in the description and also on my website cookitvegan.net, so make sure you have a look there. There's lots of links to some documentaries and some interesting stuff, so go and have a look, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. This isn't all for me, by the way, this is for 2 people, just in case you think I'm gonna eat. I'm just gonna try it from the bowl, just to see if it's okay.